Chairperson, who is the main organizer of this training event. I would like to call on Mr. Santosh to give the voice to him.
Suddenly we are collapsing, right? Newspaper and every day we get to know of somebody collapsing. Why? One reason is cigarette. Okay, tobacco is the main cause of your heart problem. Number one cause for heart problem in India and in world. So same way, this e-cigarette, it again goes and blocks the arteries. So same way, hearting. If you are not allowing the blood to come, it will block the causing heart attacks. So these again are harmful.
Ma'am, for the substance training abuse program you have present for the inaugural, so what do you like to say?
No, we are conducting camps. The Goa Dental College is conducting camps along with the State Commission. And we have realized that there is a lot of substance abuse and tobacco abuse, especially among children and youngsters. So we are not concerned with the legalities of the whole thing, but we are concerned about their health and how we can curb that habit.
So regarding for that, the tobacco, ma'am, are the shopkeeper is allowed to sell the tobacco for the minor or child below 18?
So that's what I'm saying. We are not concerned with the legalities of the whole thing because we are not empowered to stop the sale of tobacco or to stop the children from buying the tobacco. We can only bring it to the notice of the children and the people who are the educators that the consumption of tobacco is bad for their health.
So till that there is a no law that shopkeeper is not supposed to
There
sell
is
the
the
tobacco.
KOTPA law. That is why we are doing the training. No?
So
So
there
under
is
the
a law.
provisions of the KOTPA, it is illegal to sell to minors. And secondly, there is a 100-yard marking which has to be done outside all the schools. It is under the sections of the KOTPA now. This is the KOTPA law is not much known, which is why we are having this collaborative training with the Goa police so that they know and the officers who are newly inducted can go on the field and enforce the law.
So what is the offense if the shopkeeper sells?
So yeah, so that also requires little tweaking. Like smoking in public places is only 200 rupees fine. Cigarette packet maybe costs a little more than that. So laws also require some kind of this. So we have done a pocket manual. We have done the release. I will show that.
Ma'am, satellite dental clinic, what services they offer?
We are offering almost all the services that the Goa Dental College is offering, except for specialized services. So the patient can safely go to the satellite clinics, and then, if need be, they can be referred to the tertiary center, which is the Goa Dental College.
Ma'am, one more thing, at the dental college for the reference, the appointment is getting late.
Not anymore because we have already shifted to the new building. Now that we have got enough of chairs, we've got enough of staff. Our students, number has also increased. So slowly, the number of the waiting list number is also going to be decreased.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. But
logical act. That of course we will discuss in a different session when we train you for appreciation of evidence. But primarily the relevant best evidence needs to be put forward. So once you start working with the police station, then you will come to know about the appreciation of evidence. And I wish that these 2 days session will definitely give you a lot of inputs about substance abuse and how to prevent. So it is not only through prosecution, but you can even go to the nearby schools, wherever you will be posted, interact with the teachers, interact with the principals, address the children, and tell them about the various problems associated with the substance abuse. So with these words, I am grateful to the chairperson and to Goa State College that they have organized this program, and there will be many more programs which will be in the pipeline to take forward this interaction, which has been quite useful for all these years since the chairman has taken. Thank you very much. Zeal and vigor is absent. Of course, our chairperson is an activist chairperson. He has the zeal of an activist and the courage of a soldier to implement the law. But all of us have to act, and particularly because all of us have children and we all want our children to succeed. Sometimes we put pressure, and we have even approached the schools also. When I was IGP here, we had written to 700 school headmasters and mistresses, principals, whether they discern any trend of substance abuse among children. We also cited certain behavioral changes. In that letter we mentioned how to identify whether a child is addicted to substance or whether there is any change of behavior, whether he is isolated, whether he is quiet. But unfortunately, none of the headmaster or mistress responded to us. So therefore, sometimes we are not able to, or we don't want to take responsibility, we don't want to get into that. Whereas it is our duty to get into that only. We are paid for that. In the schools, the children don't only go there for getting education, getting knowledge, skills, and attitude, but they are under the care and protection of the teacher. So therefore, if the teacher is negligent, taking care of the children under his or her command, even he is also guilty. That means he is not able to take care of the child. It's not that we should actually hold them guilty, but we need to actually tell the teachers till the time a child is in the school or college, he is under your care and protection, and you have to see all round development of his personality. You don't have to stuff his brain with information, facts and figures and knowledge, but you have to guide him or her towards the career goal in the most रिलैक्स्ड मैनर, जिसको हम कहते हैं कि सहज अवस्था में। उसको ये बात कह के कि देखिए उस स्कूल का बच्चा फर्स्ट आया है और आपका बच्चा, हमारी क्लास का ही बच्चा फर्स्ट आना चाहिए। When this kind of competition, unhealthy competition is created, then the children will start abusing the substance. They will start taking Corax or something which in the initial stage appears innocuous, but once he gets addicted, then the problem starts. So therefore, in today's program, will definitely, particularly for the young sub-inspectors, because they are just at the threshold of their career. So they need to reorient their policing. We are there for catching criminals, dangerous criminals, but at the same time, we have to do social policing also. There are certain segments in the society, because initially you need to understand in 1861 general criminal law was brought up by the Britishers. And Indian Penal Code, Indian Evidence Act, and Criminal Procedure Code. At that time, they were not bothered about they did not want to actually interfere into the social life of the local people. They wanted to have a laissez-faire attitude. They don't want to interfere into the social and cultural life. But gradually, when the complications, because children, when they found that the women, children, and other weaker sections of the society are not able to, or they do not have the agency to decide for themselves. It was only after the independence that our planners, our administrators, they decided to bring about this legislation. Juvenile Justice Act, Children's Act, and POCSO Act, many other new legislations. Even IPC was amended, 498A was brought about because women were subjected to harassment, mental and physical harassment. So we need to understand this departure from the general to special law. While for certain segments this special law was brought about because they needed extra attention. The general law was not able to tackle the problems which these segments face. Therefore, special laws were brought about. So they need to be given special attention, not the casual attention that we normally tend to give. Reason thereby that we are getting acquittals, we are not able to convict the people, because certainty of punishment is the best prevention. When a criminal is certain that if he commits this crime, he is bound to go to jail, he is bound to get convicted, then the real prevention will come. And that is possible if we do our job in the most professional manner, with an activist zeal, considering that I have to take this case to logical end, I have to collect all the relevant evidence, you have to master the rules of evidence. It is not necessary to cite large number of witnesses.